This is my first pitch. Pitch number one. It's called Cupid, you fat little scamp. And here he is, a little fatty. He broke his bow, Cupid. So now he has to stab everyone with his love arrows to make them fall in love. And so the next thing that Cupid stabs, this dude will fall in love with. So he stabbed a moving car. Now this dude loves this moving car. And you can make anything fall in love with anything else in the game. So like right now this dude loves this dog. Or maybe he's in love with the side of this house. Maybe he loves this cloud because Cupid stabbed the cloud. But he can't reach it. And maybe he loves this little old lady. This isn't his house. He's not related to her. So guys, Cupid hates violence and crime and people being mad at each other. He hates it. So that's your goal, is to make everyone fall in love. So maybe this dude's on one side of the map and this dude's on the other, and then Cupid's goal is to traverse the map and stab everybody, right? So like he would dodge this bullet and crawl under this table, and then maybe stab this dude in the butt, and then maybe stab this glass of wine. Make this dude fall in love with this wine. Ooh. It's a side scroller, man, for the iOS. And Cupid's he can't jump, or he can't fly very well because he's so fat. So he kind of has a hovery 3-second jump. That's what I was thinking. So that's that. Pitch number one. So this is the second, my second pitch. It's called "Damn It, Jerry." And it's another pitch about a little fat guy. This time he's named Jerry. And so the story starts off with this group of townspeople and this town organizer saying, "All right, so we all know how much the king loves human pyramids, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he says, "And as much as we don't like it, we're all familiar with the king's number one rule about human pyramids. Jerry has to be on top." "God damn it, Jerry." "I'm sorry," says Jerry. And so it's this climbing game where Jerry's got to climb up the human pyramid, and it would start small, on the easier levels, and then, right? Okay, I'm just describing what games are like. I thought it'd be wobbly sometimes. I'm not sure what the controls are yet, but I was thinking maybe you drag and drop each limb individually. This is on the iOS. Or maybe the screen is split up into left and right side of the screen controls, and you're just swiping to control the left and right side of Jerry's limbs like a marionette to make them move and grab onto people's noses and faces and stuff. Some obstacles. Maybe there's a dude in the tower who's like, "Want a donut, Jerry? You want a donut?" And this could like muck up the controls, randomize them because Jerry's out of control trying to get the donut. Maybe you have to shake the phone, to make Jerry regain his motivation, his real motivation to get to the top. Maybe his mom's there. "Jerry, tie my shoe, Jerry." He's like, "No, Mom." And he just ignores his mom. Or maybe you get points if you tie your shoe. I don't know. Either way, the king's satisfied with your performance at the end of every level, whether you do good, good or bad, because he loves Jerry. Good job, Jerry. That's it. All right, so this is called No More McDonald's. This is my game pitch number 3, and it's a big dumb idea with all this zombie stuff in it. I'm gonna pitch it out slow. Just bear with me. I just wrote a bunch of details in here. I love I love zombies. I love zombies, you guys, and All right. Well, I'll give it a shot. All right. So it's a zombie apocalypse MMO. That's what I've been calling it, but I don't know how massive it really would be. I don't know how feasible a lot of this stuff is. So I'm going to double back a bunch. You can play as either humans or zombies. Humans focus on ranged weapons and tools and crafting to barricade themselves into small places. And zombies use super speed, strength, and superhuman abilities for close quarters combat, melee fighting, and bursting through barricades, climbing walls and buildings, and jumping, across between buildings. I thought it'd be fun. I don't want to be a slow zombie when I'm playing as a zombie. I want to be able to do crazy stuff like this. I think would be a cool counter to the human side of the game. So the game is set in a world where the zombie apocalypse outbreak has been quarantined to certain cities, and so these giant walls are around the city, and there's military police that man these walls, and they shoot anyone who tries to jump out of the city. So that's the idea, and I thought it'd be fun to make babies in the game. If you hug, somebody, and then you can make a little AI baby, and you can give them a gun or give them a hat. And babies make noise, and so there would be noise, a noise radius around anything that was loud, and that would attract zombies to you. They'd also require some food, maybe. So this guy's banging a bridge together with a hammer, and so this is his noise radius, right? Which are attracting these dudes, maybe. And I thought it'd be fun to build bridges between rooftops. I want to be able to shoot my way out of walls if I'm pinned down, and if the wall's breakable enough, I want to be able to get out of there. I don't know what the extent of that is. I don't know if zombies can just punch apart the bottom of buildings and then just have them fall over. I don't know if they can just topple skyscrapers, or what. So I need to think about that, right? It'd be fun to farm. That's all. On rooftops. I want to live here, man. I love zombie stuff. I love watching zombie movies and getting really scared and then having horrible zombie nightmares, so that I can live in that world while I'm sleeping, sometimes. And so I fantasize about being able to, go into a city, abandoned post-apocalypse city like this, and then climb all these flights of stairs, and then live in this little nest and barricade it in. I want to get in there. I want to board it up. I want to grappling hook my way up here and then use that toilet. When I'm bitten by a zombie, I don't want to die. I want to turn into a zombie. And then I want to be able to communicate with other zombies, and we can all understand each other, and humans can understand other humans, but not zombies. You know what I'm trying to say? And then there'd be a lot of NPC zombies, non-player zombies, that are slow and mindless and just shamble through the city streets. I wrote some stuff here, but I'm not going to read it. You got to be able to become a human again. So there should be some kind of juice, or maybe this is a longer, more tedious process to become human again. I don't know. I think when you're bitten by a zombie, it should be that time delay, right? The zombie bite has to move through your system, so there should be some equal amount of time spent becoming human again. Whether it's, you have to go to a hospital and get a blood transfusion or something, right? So these ideas, I'm saying this stuff, but it's all played out. Like, it's been done a million times, but I still am excited about it, and I want to do it, and I want to do it well, and I want to live in this world, and I want it to feel like when I log on to this game. Oh, I forgot. I want to be able to do whatever I want in this world. So it's sort of open-ended like that. But also, I was thinking about this quest system where if you scavenged for this radio item, you could place it in your safe house or wherever, and there would be a live DJ that would be a real person who would be live streaming quests into the game, and they would be saying stuff like, a survivor was spotted on the roof of a shed at the intersection of 5th and Lake Street, and if you went and you found that guy, that survivor, maybe that guy's a real person too, and he's not just an NPC. And you could save him, and you could run, and you could escape together from that place, and then that live player. I'm rambling, but that live player would show you his like underground. Never mind. I'm gonna delete this part. His canned goods supply. He would have a ton of that, and he would give it to you, or he'd have a stockpile of weapons or something hidden in a bush, and he'd be able to reveal that to you and give it to you. And so this live streaming DJ, he would give you quests, throughout the day, and then he'd also play music, right? And he'd also like have there'd be like a story behind it all that would be written. I don't know what the zombie equivalent of this is yet. Okay, that's the gist, man. The funnest part about this game is being able to talk about zombies all the time. So I'm excited to talk it out. I think it'd be fun to. This game is so large that it would need to be made small, I think, and then released early in this form where you're in this little quarantine city, but then it could be expanded. Okay, that's pitch number 3. This is my last pitch. This is the 4th pitch. Right now it's called Little Pink Best Buds. That's a temp title, but I'm probably gonna keep it because it's cracking me up. This game is a mystery. It's spooky and it's dark. It has a dark story to it, and these little dudes, you get to learn all about them over the course of this game. I don't even know if it's a game. So I can't tell you the whole thing. I can't tell you all the details in the game, but I can tell you the beginning because I don't want to ruin it. So it opens on. You're looking down at your feet, and you're in the back of this trunk, and the trunk and the car's moving. You're in a car, and it's moving. Boom, 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 vroom, boom, boom, boom. And you're shaking around, and then the car stops, and you hear the front door open, click, click, and footsteps, thump, 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 over to the back of the trunk, and the trunk opens, and you see this dude in a ski mask, and he lifts you up. It's all still first-person perspective, and he drops you on the ground, and you get a glimpse of these little pink guys, and you're in this grassy field. You're laying on this grassy field, and it's blue sky, bright blue sky, and you get up, and you watch as the car drives away and blinks away in a flash of white light, and then you are just left with these little pink guys, and they're all crawling up your legs saying, "Hey, you want to be my best friend? Hey man, you want to be buds with me? Hey dude, you want to be my best buddy?" That's how it opens, and then they all have some sort of unique prop or trait. So here's like a bunch of them. These are concepts for him. This guy's tall. This guy's dead. There's flies all over him. This guy can somersault. This guy's got a dog. This guy's crying. The fist in his mouth guy. This guy can fart. This guy's pretty with lips. This guy's got a boombox, a bike. This guy can float. This guy's fat. Or maybe he's this guy, soft guy. And then big leg. This guy can dance. This guy's itchy, and this one's hairy. So that's some ideas. I think for this project, to keep it small, they might all end up just being this dude without the dog. So this game, I think you'll be able to poke people and pet them with your finger. You'll be able to use your finger to move stuff around. Or maybe a stick, but probably the finger I think is cooler. And then So if y'all have ever seen this game called Facade, that's what the gameplay is based on. I want you to be able to write whatever you want to these little dudes and have them react. So right now, you can write anything you want on the keyboard and press enter, and then you'll say it to these guys. So this guy's writing "I hate you," and he's like, "What?" And the game, when it opens, they'd all be talking to you. Be my best buddy. Hey, be my buddy. I've got a hat. Hey, be my best friend. I've got a dog. He doesn't care about your dog. They start fighting, and then maybe this guy's like, "Those guys are crazy. Be my friend. I've got a knife. I'll protect you." Right? So that's a little spooky, and you get to learn more about these dudes. So the world looks like this. It's small. It's just a big grassy field, and there's a house on it. And once you pick one of your friends, you'll pick them by typing into the game, "Hey man, I want to be best friends with you." Enter. And then Big Leg's like, "Me? You want to be best friends with me?" And then you'll be like, "Yeah, Big Leg, me and you, till the end of time." And he'll be stoked. And then he'll take you over to the house. And he's saying stuff like, "Oh, we get to finally use the house. Oh man, I can't wait to get inside." And when you're inside, also you'll start, as soon as you pick someone to be your best friend, you'll start noticing all the other dudes don't like you as much. They got attitude. But when you're in the house, whoever you pick, they'll start using the house, and they'll help you out. They'll cook you dinner, cook you a big turkey dinner. That's just a small detail. Let's see. So this is maybe, you could look like this with all these little dudes. It's going to be first person though, this dead dude. Maybe these dudes, it doesn't really matter. I wish, it'd be nice if there was character creation, some small level of character creation in it. But that's always some extra thing that you don't always have time to implement. That's the gist, man. This story has a cool ending. I think it goes to a really cool place. If you can find the ending, secrets, lots of secrets in this one. So it's a mystery project. That's it. Pitch number 4.